Hey guys, welcome back to the Tuesday streams. We're back playing a little bit of Kerbal Space Program as, well, pretty much always. Last time we did play something a little bit different and we are back again. This time playing some online science mode. That's the one, science mode indeed. Because career mode, would you believe, if you can't revert or take a moment to stop and think, and everything needs to keep moving forwards in multiplayer, career mode ended up destroying me. Absolutely outright destroying me. Hey, Wise, I have seen your space rock. That is quite the space rock. Wise, I'm not going to dox him and say where, but out seeing space museums at the moment. Absolutely amazing. I don't know which one or which way is important here. I'm going to go into the space assembly vehicle. Hey Wick, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. I've not even had a chance to say hello, video watchers. Hey video watchers, how you doing? Good to see you again. Hope you're all having a good time. I hope everybody out here is having a good time. I was playing around in not in the save, but in the save that's on my machine last night. Because LMP needs to mirror itself to work properly, and I made this bad boy. I'm thinking that I'm going to take just a quick trip to the moon. Let's open this up and we can have a look at what we've got inside here. So first needs to know 1, 2, 3 passengers, nice and easy. Hey Boaty, has been some time. I do remember you. Hello, it's been a long time to see. I should remember me, but KSP finally works. Yeah, that is amazing. You named the rock Steven. That's a solid name now. Gotta say, amazing name. This is a little loud to me again. Let's just ease that down. Let's pull that down as well. I don't know. Maybe the game last week got very quiet, but that's okay. I don't care if the official name is Lemurian Heart? Oh yeah, that's cool. Made my X-Wing yesterday is still suffering with pressing all them bricks back together. Yeah, I bet. Okay, anyway, I was trying to say, we've got space for 3. We've got most of the science that we've got available to us right now. I'm not taking a pressure map. Maybe I should. Where's the science? Here's the science. We'll take one for when we've landed, right? Like when we've got back from the moon. Because totally, there's no way I'm going to blow up this craft on the way. No, that's not going to be my way. Anyway. It should be nice and capable. Should have exactly who we need. I don't know. Get out of here, Jeb. We've got a pilot and a scientist. Do I take an engineer with me? I think we should. Let's go to the astronaut complex and let's just grab an active Kerbal. Why not? Padard? No, I'm not feeling that. Siri? How are we pronouncing this one? Kerry, maybe? I don't know. Hard or soft? Jedcan. I like Jedcan, maybe. I like the full courage, full stupidity. That really fills me with hope for the people. Yeah, let's go with that one. Bam. Let's welcome. As an engineer, you get to wear orange. Well done. Great. Have I not actually set all of these up as? Here we go. Let's just quickly get some cool looking suits on the go. And then you. But we're going to give you all the way there. Okay, great. All right. That's cool. That's who we want. Just changing their outfits. It's very important, It's very important. Okay, pilot, scientist, engineer. Put them in the wrong order, but that's fine. Let's save it and go. So I think I've got everything that we need. We've got parachutes. We've got solar panels. We've got antennae. Anything else? Anything else? Is there anything else that I normally forget? I've got some staging sorted out. We've got, wow, look at all this going on over here. I didn't want this. I don't know. No, not vessel. We've got vessel mover, by the way, because I'm playing in a sandbox and it got quite annoying not having that. So don't let me cheat. There's a big thing. Don't let me do it. I'm weak. I'm a weak man. If things go wrong, I'll be like, oh, you just turn this over. No, we send out another rocket. Anyway, the thing to note about this is we are super low tech. So what I've done is stick a whole bunch of terrible engines together on the bottom here. These are all swivels. It's the only way we can actually have something that looks about right for this beast of a machine here. We've got some LV 909s across the whole bottom here. That should be fine. Anyway, I think we are ready to roll. 5, 4. Just making sure everything's all right in the chat, and no one's like, no, you've forgotten this very important thing. 3, 2, 1. Blast off. And the problem with having so many engines on the bottom there is my machine starts to cry. Now, don't get me wrong. My machine is not, like, it's no slacker, right? It is no slacker. It is definitely pulling down some specs right now. But still, this many engines down by the surface of the planet there causes all sorts of calculations that need to happen, and the game just don't like it. Let's try and get some orientation to the planet here, around like this. I believe actually for the space shuttle, they turned the other way. They didn't turn this way up, they turned the other way, so that when they were doing the turns, all the gravity was pushing them up or something like that. I can't remember the exact reasoning for it. It might have been something to do with the ejector seat. If anybody knows, let me know. So whilst everybody's here and we've got some people chatting, how do people feel about the AI advances that happened this week? For those of you that aren't aware, let's pull that down a little bit more. Actually, I kind of want to hold this here. For those of you who aren't aware, Google's DeepMind. Now, DeepMind were a company that got bought by Google, so it's not actually Google, but yeah, it's still being influenced by Google. Definitely led to the creation of Gemini, which is the Google LLM. So anyway, they dropped a paper this week being like, oh hey, just casually may have solved some deep mathematical problems. Now, like most of the problems are ones that nobody cares about. Like how do you like pack circles in a efficient manner in a higher dimensional space? Yawn. Who cares, right? There are things going on there, but like nothing that we really care about. Man, I am already very sort of diagonal. I should probably try and keep an eye on that. I'm about to come and do a stage, and I like to do stages whilst looking at my prograde, so that we can throw these off. So they got a little council of the AIs together, when like you're the project leader, you're the one who does the deep research, you're the ones who checks stuff over quickly. There was a whole bunch of it was a good stage. There was just like a whole little mini council of AI, right? And they're like, okay, well here's like 50 unsolved maths problems. I need to stop. We've gone too far. Here's 50 unsolved maths problems. What can you do? And like for the majority of them, it just did as well as humans. As expected, right? It got trained on human data. Humans, like, gave it all the information it's got, so it's only going to do as well as humans, right? Well, wrong. There was a couple of situations where the AI developed a new algorithm to be able to do some cool stuff. Like I say, circle packing and stuff like that's not all that interesting, but one of them is 4x4 matrix multiplication, which, like, off the top of the head, like, so what? But that's kind of how we express the laws of general relativity, is by these 4x4 tensors and stuff like that. Well, rank 4 tensors, which need... Let's not get too bogged down in the minutiae of the details here. But it was a problem that humans have been working on for over 50 years. 50 years, and not really getting anywhere with it. And, like, this AI comes along and it's like, here's a new one. And... So it's not so much that it solved the problem. Who cares about that, right? Well, I mean, lots of people care about problems that get solved. But what's more important is that they've developed the system for solving problems, right? So they ended up pointing it at the Google's own systems, right? So it made the network that runs the AI, or in fact runs the whole data center, but amongst the data center there is the AI, right? Improved it by like 1% and changed the whole power structures and stuff like that. But the thing is, it improved it more than a human could possibly have done. The hardware that the AI is running on, and then also they pointed it at the code that Gemini runs on. It also improved the code that the AI run on. And at that point, I've got some alarm bells ringing, right? If it's improving its hardware and it's improving its coding, like, Isn't this getting a bit in the danger zone, guys? Isn't this the thing that we've been told that we should probably watch out for? Like, anyway, that's how my week's been going. How's your existential crises? Anybody else been having good ones that possibly feel like maybe this is it? I don't know. Anyway, made it to orbit. But like, I'm kind of glad that it is the DeepMind crew that are doing all this, because like they're the people that are in charge of AlphaFold, the ones that did the protein folding like 10 years ago or whatever it was. Let's put that on and let's put this on. There we go. And the guy who's in charge, I can't remember his name, unfortunately, has come out saying stuff like, you know, if it's not a project that's going to lead to immediate benefit, I'm just not about doing it. Benefit to humanity. Now, I ain't got nothing but press releases to base that on, so, you know, who knows. But it's better than what you hear about Sam Altman or Musk, right? This is definitely even if it's just virtue signaling, I would like the people in charge of all this power to at least be making the right kind of noises. Yeah. As opposed to the, oh look, this can replace everybody at their job. Because that was kind of the whole news about AI before now, right? Not it can do things to improve humanity. No, it was like, oh, it could take your job off of you. You thought you were safe in your creative endeavor. Haha. There. Now, scientists, you think your job's safe as well? So yeah, terrifying. Set as target. But we're aware that Skynet lurks down this path, right? So surely, hey, Famakfa, welcome. So surely the fact that we know the danger is lurking in the dark means that we're not just going to walk into the beast's maw with our eyes closed, right? We've got hope, right? We've got hope. I've got hope. Constantly reminded that, you know, we're not living in a movie script, right? Just because we know how the story should go doesn't necessarily mean that is how reality's going down. No one else terrified by this as my chat died. I think terrified's the wrong word. Apprehensive, I think, might be the winner. Let's try. Oh, hey Jack, how's it going, man? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Did you hear about Alpha Evolve? No, was it Alpha Evolve? No, that was the protein one. Alpha Zero. I can't remember what the name of the one this one was. Well, like, we don't know that his lion's there. We don't know what's in the dark. That's it. So Google's AI improved matrix multiplication, which, like, you understand how important that is. Also improved the code that ran its hardware, making the hardware some percent more efficient, 8% more efficient, 0.7%, I believe, is the quoted number. And they also then improved their Gemini's own code, so Gemini ended up improving Gemini. Yeah. That's the big news this week, or at least in my mind, that's the big news this week. I tried looking for space news before the stream. I always like to come like armed with a little bit of space news or whatever. And there's not like that. You know, things are pretty bad in the space news sector when they're talking about planetary alignments and asteroids. Meteor showers. It's like, oh, they happen all the time. You've not got anything better to talk about. All right, fine. Okay, I'm about to make my burn to get up to the moon. What I've not done is extended my antennae here. So I can keep. Why is there admin tab and why do you have options to do? Because we're all friends here, Fel. We're all friends. What? How are you in the cheat menu already? What are you up to? It's a trap to catch people like yourself, my friend. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And we are off. You sure there's some limit we'll reach? There's always something that breaks an infinite loop. I mean, yeah. I mean, as we all know, true infinities can't actually exist in the universe, right? There's not infinite resolution on anything. The Planck length exists. So yeah, there will be some point where progress has to come to a stop, particularly with the AI. But we'll see. We'll see. Here we go. Boop. And we floats. We floats. So yeah, that was the big thing that I wanted to talk about this week. I was like, this. I don't know. Like I say, we're not in a movie or a storybook or anything like that. So like, there's no. There's no actual set out path. We've been given the cautionary tales from sci-fi and such forth, so we just need to proceed with caution, right? But like we've known this time is coming for a while. Just nobody thought it would be like us, right? If indeed this is the beginning of the slippery slope that people like to label the singularity. Definitely living through an interesting time in history. There are a lot of like historic changes that are underway, like right now as we're talking. Add maneuver and pull this down. Like in, I kind of don't want to mention it, but I'm just going to bring it up in passing just to say that it's a thing and then move on. So the whole swap from like the Conservatives being the default choice in this country to reform is an interesting thing. That's like 100, 200 years of trends just suddenly stop. But yeah, and what's going on in America, and like yeah, everything seems to be. I mean, obviously it is, but everything seems to be changing. Now things are always changing, right? So let's not be like, ooh, wow, what a remarkable thing. But is it a remarkable thing? Is it? Anyway, one reason that I brought my probe core along, as well as the Kerbals. So I brought the Kerbals, so when everything goes wrong, I don't lose control, and I can still point the craft that I need to point it. Kerbals are the default backup plan. You send the meat computers so that when connection drops, you're all good. But so then why did I bring a probe core if I've got the meat computers? Well, they've got this KerbNet access, and this is something that I'm actually gonna have to try and make use of because I've got a location here. Oh wait, I didn't download a picture. Hold up. In fact, I did download the picture. How do I get the picture in? Image. Oh, let's just take one moment to look at. Oh. No, okay, maybe not. I was going to be like, look at this cool picture again, but it turns out it's off the side of my screen, so I'm not doing that. I want to show you something that is not... Why are you not showing? What have I done wrong? Well, I had a biome map, and I was going to be like, "Hey, look at this place," and we're going to go there. And the coordinates are 32 latitude, 12 longitude, and I don't know. I've written them down the wrong way, haven't I? I don't know. 52 north. Is this side? Wait. This is north. This is south. Yeah, west and east. Okay, the curb map is sideways. Probably something to do with the orientation of my vessel. Okay, well, with that in mind, we can probably find what I'm looking for. 32. And then, man, we are actually a long way away from the... Ooh. Okay, can I get That's pretty good. Rename this to triple biome. Bioma. Yeah, why not? Bioma. Waypoint. Bam. Okay, so I should now be able to see. Hey, there we go. Right, this is where I want to go. That is terrible. Terrible video, but hopefully by the time we're there, the moon will have rotated round somewhat. Terrible. All right, we'll figure that out. We'll figure that one out. But at the same time as the AI taking over, we're at the point where, we used to talk for a little while about how we were going to get a new radio telescope on the moon, because you can always extend out a big metal mesh across the top of a crater. That's the word I'm looking for. To turn that into a radio telescope like Arecibo, I never know how to say it, and FAST, the one in China. And we're actually getting to the point now where things like that might be viable, as long as the billionaires deem it's worth it. I don't know how I feel about that timeline that I live in either, but I guess that's the same timeline that we've always been in. They just are a little less obvious about it a little while ago. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, nice little circularization burn here. Should be nice and easy, actually, to be fair. We're coming in far too equatorial, so I kind of want to stop nice and early so that we can figure out a better way of... look at this. I need to, get all the way up on top of the surface there. I really want to wait for the lunar day. There's plenty of places we could go see here, but this is very important to me. It's got a lot of stuff on it. Are we ready for... Let me focus my view on the moon. For me to shoot forwards in time, because I can't believe I just... Can we shift? No, we can't. That brings up the Steam overlay, shift and tab. I was like, can we go back the other way? No, we can't. So now that I'm looking at the moon, I'm just gonna accelerate in time. Yeah, like that. Perfect. Now, how do I want to do this? I guess I could kind of just go from here, right? I don't know how much fuel this is going to take up. We're going to find out. We're on a little adventure. Got to remove some mods. Yeah, it's always a problem with playing the heavily modded game. When you get into a place like this, it's just like, go for it. Tends to mess up when you get back, Felmag. I never know whether you're listening or not. But when you get back, what's your plan for today? I wasn't really expecting, obviously with Wise being off on holiday, I wasn't aware that people were going to join me today, so I hadn't planned out for other people to come along. What I was going to do, excuse me while I just drink some tea. What I was going to do was try to figure out how to bring You're going for the sun. All right, yeah, fair play. I was going to try and figure out how to bring multiple rovers with me. But then I realised what tech we actually had and how that was going to be difficult. So I'm going to go get... Well, I mean, we're both, by the looks of it, going to get some pretty serious science. Which hopefully we can use to open up the more experiments, right? That's one of the problems we've got. I could also use a powered wheel. I don't have any powered wheels. That's why I've got all these engines on me. These ones here. How this is going to go when we get down to the surface of the moon is anybody's guess. Let's close that back up. Don't need to leave the vulnerable compute bits out and exposed to space. Just trying to think what the lineup is that I want to use here, how we're going to go at it. But I mean, I've pretty much got it set. 0, go! Oh, that's quick. Of course, this is technically still a lift stage, so this is designed for getting us off the surface of Kerbin. Not so much for gentle maneuvers around the moon. How much do I have in this tank? 500. That might actually get me... I don't know. Where I need to go. It's going to be more like that by the time we get there, right? Okay, let's try that mission. I think that's a good one. Let's go. Let's watch the Kerbals, right? Where are they? Well, is that the moon or is that Kerbin? You can never really tell. I think... Oh, that's Kerbin. Look at the atmosphere there. So here's the moon going at it. Moon still kind of looks a bit hazy. I wonder whether we're supposed to believe that there is an exosphere here. Whether we're supposed to, like, see it. So the moon does have what they like to call an exosphere, right? So it's not... It's not an atmosphere, it's not thick enough, but there's still bits, the dust, as Magma says, there's still bits that are like, it's not on the floor, but it's not in orbit, it's definitely still attached to the moon, so they call that the exosphere. And it's mostly bits of silicon and stuff like that. There's a lot of protons and stuff like that. Hey, FSBWV, how you doing? We are trying for a precision landing. So I should tell you why. I wish I could figure out what's wrong with this image. Where are you? Let's remove this one. Make a new one. Yeah, okay, that's better. That's better. Oh, no, I'm still moving the wrong thing. Okay, I can't... It's not locked. Why can't I... I can't show you what I need to show you. I can't even get the red square on top of it. Well, anyway, look at the big brown thing. This is terrible. I really wish I could zoom in for you guys. Oh, I might be able to. Yeah, okay. Look at the brown bit in the middle there. If you look to the top left of it-ish, there is a small collection of grey, peach, and grey. I normally have a red square that I can put over the... Ooh. Oh, is that it? You can't see that. Why can't you see that? Okay, OBS is being really weird with me at the moment. I don't... This is fresh. This is new. This is not what I was ready for. Okay, well, anyway, those craters there. That's where I'm headed. That's what I want to do. Turn the oh, I see why the image doesn't work. Wait, red square. Ah, okay, all right. That bit right there. That's where I'm going. I've been doing this for a long time, guys. Oh, I'm also way past my my burn time. That's all right though. That's all right. We'll just point in the right direction and go for it anyway. It's not like I was actually trying to go from this very specific spot. Does mean I'm going to have to ever so slightly wing it a bit more, but that's all right. That's my life. I wing stuff. Perhaps maybe a little more than I should. I feel unbalanced. I feel like this is being pushed to the left. I lost an engine? No, yeah, look at it go. What's up with that? Just doing a gentle burn to bring us in line. I want to go a little bit further like that. And that should probably do us. If I could bring it down a bit as well, that'd be good. We're definitely going to be changing from one set of engines to another to land. I hate that. I hate that a lot. This is where ScanSat would be handy. It is true. But at the same time, I'm alright with just, like, throwing a map up. Yeah. Well, honestly, yeah. I mean, I was kind of hoping that KerbNet would have the capability that I was hoping for, you know? Why doesn't KerbNet show us where... Oh, yeah, show us where the biomes are. How low does this go? Ooh, six is a bit low. 6 too low? Yeah, 6 is too low because I can't time warp through it. That's why 6 is too low. We can't let that happen. I can't remember what the minimum is to be able to time warp through, but I'm gonna go with 10. We're probably still too low. So that can be really low when I need to stop, and we don't have to drift down so far. It does with the better probes, but particularly with the Rove, mate. All right, cool. Well, that's what we'll be trying to unlock then. Things like that. 10, beautiful. All right, let's just gonna warp there because I know 10's okay. I know there's no mountains on the moon that are 10 kilometers high. Okay, so that should be fine. If we watch the terrain height, it should actually get down to a pretty scary number. But we should be okay. 20 kilometers, 10 kilometers, 9 kilometers. There we go. 8.5 kilometers off the floor right now. I mean, I'm happy with that. We're going up the other side. We are okay. I want to try and slow us down. Still looking pretty good. We could probably do with a northwards tilt to what we're doing, but actually, let's do that orbit. I don't have the ability to do it. Okay. Trying to think where I want my engines pointed. So if no, it is the north side. I'm trying to wrap my head around like reversing, if you will, quote unquote. But I'm still pointed in that direction. The left and right is separate from the forwards and backwards. Yeah. My head is so full. So this week, not tomorrow, but Thursday, I've got my advanced general relativity exam, which, like, yeah, it's as fun as you can imagine. It's particularly with the emphasis on gravitational waves, because that's what Cardiff does. Yeah, let's slow down a bit more. So my mind is full of... so my rough draft is in, but I got an extension of like 4 weeks. So I'm going to go through it again and then ask my advisor if she would be so kind as to offer me her opinion on it. And then I'll be done. And then I've got to give a presentation. But in essence, I could say I'm done now. It wouldn't be my best work, but I could say I'm done now. Ooh, the moon. No, we've not taken the time to look at what's going on here. Is it F2 to get rid of that? Look at that. We can get better camera angle like that. Is that better? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's why we play this game. I wish they put some sort of observational thing, observable thing, I should say, on the floor so that I could see where I'm. Oh no, F1 is the screenshot button. Let's not do that. Screenshot uploaded. I didn't mean to. Oh well. There you go, Famagflow. You got a free screenshot. So what I'm doing here, you can see on the top limb. There's a little bit where I can see both the front and the back of my orbit, if you see what I'm saying. If like, perspective-wise, it kind of goes up and back down. And if I line them up, I could be sure that I'm looking at my orbit as I am actually flying with it. 50k come up. Okay, 50k and the marker shows up. Okay, that's good. Can we get a little add maneuver here? Just kind of like burn off a fair amount of fuel. Just wanted to also give it an up, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? A little kick in the right direction. Oh man, I was kind of, yeah, 100, there we go. I wanted to burn through, oh no, I can't, I'm going to drop this tank. I'm going to drop this tank when I've done this maneuver. Because I need to get used to the other engines. No, just leave the landing gear out. I wanted to turn the lights off. I don't want to like burn through any electric charge. Now the electric charge should be fine, right? Like I've got I've got solar panels. I've got... Let's go surface. Solar panels. I've got batteries. I've got Kerbals on board. That's the most important thing. So even if all the batteries do die, they're fine. We've got control. That's the words I'm actually trying to say there. That's the words I'm actually trying to say. All right, let's try doing this. Let's zoom out. Zoom. I can't even really see where we're going. This is such a terrible biome. So I went there yesterday in a sandbox. No, I didn't fly it. I didn't try and land myself there or anything like that. I just jumped around with Vessel Mover and this thing in here, the cheats menu, just to see what awaited me, because yeah, it's terrain. This is one of the better play. I was trying to find somewhere I could get 3 biomes at once, because that's what you do in this game, right? I should probably actually get some. Wait. Let's get some science. What am I doing? Conduct material survey. Yeah, we'll take that. We've got a scientist on board. We can redo all of this. Take that, thank you. You there, log the temperature. And then this one's just going to complain at me. Okay, well, we do actually get science for it. Alright, I didn't know. I thought it was just going to be like, no, what are you doing? Don't get any science. I can never remember what is and isn't. Look how wobbly this one connection is here. If I like... You see that wobble? I mean, granted, I was purposefully trying to wobble it there. So, you know, that's a thing that happens. If you purposely try and shake something, sometimes you suffer the effects of it shaking. I guess that's fine. I am still so far out, but close enough for me to worry about being too close in. I'm sure there's some sort of quantum superposition rule there. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, so quick. Just a little bit more. Okay, tell me. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so say goodbye to this. It's going to tell us where we would land if I didn't do any engine movements from this point on. So, goodbye. Make sure we got the right thing going on here. Last thing I want to do is mess up the landing. There's no reverts, there's no quick saves, there's no anything like that. We are just at this. I kind of want to add a maneuver there. That's where I want to land in a minute. I think I should probably start slowing down. What do you think? Start slowing down with much more of an upwards tilt to my look. Bye. Boost it. It's a beautiful demonstration of relativity. Like, it's not moving, I'm moving, but look at it go. Okay, let's kill that, and oh no, other way, up. Want to make sure I'm not stalling myself too much, you know. Okay, the 3 engines are actually more powerful than I gave them credit for, so we're doing okay. I'm a little bit worried that at some point I'm not going to have what it takes. Wise as well. Oh no! I was kind of expecting this to have shown by now. That's this crater, right? We're in agreement that that's this crater. I want to land on the far side. Okay. Alright, well. Fear is real right now. Yeah, let's do it. Let's just do it. Actually, I'm just gonna point upwards. I just want to make sure I get over this lip, you know? The last thing I want is to be stuck going down into the crater. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm gonna be going down into the crater. If we turn this back, oh no, not the engineer, HUD 1? No, HUD 2. Tells us we're over the lowlands right now. There should be some midlands somewhere. I may have ever so slightly stopped myself too much. Well-known maneuver, backflip and thrust forwards, right? Like this, it's practically procedure by NASA. When I land, I'm going to have to check my biome map because I'm fairly sure this doesn't feel great. Okay, we're coming in for a landing. I think we're going to be okay. It's never guaranteed. Don't look away. Anything could happen. I think mostly. Do I want to actually be up there? Just doing a few controlling burns. Try F6. I'm not going to do it while I'm on the way down. It's not wobbly, it's flexible. Articulated, my friend. Articulated. Oh, let's not. Let's not land on the pile of rocks, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, let's bring controlled flight to this mission. I know, crazy. I mean, that works for me. Wait, forwards. Turn around. Wasn't trying to sing there, sorry. Brakes. Boom. All right, let's take a moment. Woo-wee. It's good. It's real good. I don't think I'm exactly where I need to be, but it's good enough for me. We're going to lower the landing gear. I didn't do EVA. I didn't do crew report. Oh, wow. While we're in orbit, but you know what? So we can do that. If that happens again, crew report. Well, in space one near the moon. Scientists, can you get out? Okay. Quick man trip. Yep, you. Gear out. So taking advantage of a minor bug here, where we jump up with our landing gear and then get our Kerbals to do an EVA. All right, scientists, let's do it. Let's. Everyone's like, "What? We're in space? Don't question us." Collect the data. Restore the module. Collect the data. Restore the module. Take the data. Technically correct is the best type of correct. Exactly. Now, personally, if it was me, as we were just talking about it, I'd be like, you know what, outside the exosphere. But, like, no one was specific enough when they laid out the contract for what we needed to do. So I'm just going around collecting all the lowlands science again. What, the science that we've already collected for in space low for the lowlands. Man, you gotta be precise with this linguistic stuff here. Collect data and restore. All right, brilliant. We got everything here. I can't get an EVA report whilst I'm still holding on to the last EVA report, right? That's oh. Grammon, you all right? Grab that. Okay, so can I store everything in there? Beautiful. And then we get another EVA. Yeah. Okay. All right. That's good. We're gonna get in. No. Gonna get it. No. Board. Anywhere. board. There we go. All right, we're in. I'm a little bit worried there. We're going to be able to get in. Oh, I should have got someone with a G. Maybe we'll change series name. Crew report from the Lowlands. Okay, now we need to go back to this image here. Can I shrink it down? Hold up. I need to get a corner because that's where the resize widgets are. So I'm in the orange bit right now, or peach, or what terrible name would you come up with for this orangey color here? Anyway, so if I'm in that color, I need to maybe go south to get out of it, and then we go to the crater. I think that's what I'm gonna take from my exploration here. Let's pull this back up. If I was me, which way would oh man, there's steering on these back wheels. Let's not do that. Steering is not good, but brakes are good. And then on the front here, brakes are not good. Actually, no, we'll take a 25% brake. And steering is very good. Okay, that's what we want. That's what we like to see. I would like to shut down this middle engine. Okay, and we're on search for the Midlands. It's a phrase that doesn't get said much in England, but we're looking for the Midlands. We've got a biome readout in the top right. What I would normally do if we weren't cheating with mods, you could do several of the big craters. Maybe. I'm looking for the Midlands though. We'll see what we get at that point. I'm hoping just this way is good. We'll just come down here somewhere, get out of. I reckon it's over there. Now, I've still got the collision on for these rocks, so we need to somewhat pay attention here. But my craft is capable of crossing some slightly smaller rocks. That's fine. All this like litter here is no problem. I might be able to fit through there. Should we find out? I think this is how testing works at NASA, right? One engineer looks at the other and goes, "Well, how else are we going to find out if we don't give it a go?" And there we go. That was pretty smooth, if you ask me. That was pretty smooth. Still in the Lowlands. Still in the Lowlands. We should know better because unfortunately, traveling from one biome to another is not a small endeavor. Never has been. It's one of possibly, I would say, Kerbal's big problems. We're fine. Is the lack of what to do when you get to the other side, right? When you get to the moon, so you can jump from biome to biome. That's what we're doing now. F6 toggles the HUD. I don't have it. Oh, the thingy. I got you. Which way are we going here? I'm looking downhill, so I think we're alright to just kind of stop and think. I don't want to go over this in front of me. Not this. That's actually a lot worse than I thought it was. But that over there. So I'm gonna turn. Oh man, I'm gonna put my brakes on and zoom out. Yeah, no, we're going this way. This is going to take some dodgy weaving. Now, at some point, I don't think this is something for stream. Maybe something for a video. So I'd really like to make a Kerbal operating system rover script that can deal with the troubles that is navigating hazardous terrain. I don't know how good that is, though. Yeah, trains with the yes, that would be pretty good. Or we could even just build something out of wheels, right? You have a support structure on the front, and then you support a bunch of wheels on your support structure. Still Lowlands. It's blatantly going to be over there where I need to be, right? Go this way to find out. Oh, oh, drifted too far. Ah, turn back. Okay, we're fine. So not the most stable craft I've ever made. 6 meters per second for a corner. No, I've done better than that. I've definitely done better than that. Spun round. Because I know the biome is literally just over there. I've got a fair amount of fuel, but not like all the fuel. Oh, I don't know if I wanted to do that. Do I bounce off a rock, launch myself up in? Because I could just like, yeah, I don't know. Because the biome's just over there somewhere. But look at this. But just look at this. But there's a ramp right there, right? You see the ramp? I see the ramp. Oh. Okay, maybe the ramp isn't accessible as I thought it was. That's unfortunate. I'm okay. Yeah, something like that. Oh, no. Hit my front wheel and get bounced backwards. I was kind of hoping that we could get some angle and then get some flight based on that, but no. I don't know what I'm doing here. It's the equivalent of dragging my kayak across the bottom of the water. It's alright, it was just a nose cone. It's sacrificial. Sacrificial. Have them team out, put it on the... You know what? You were joking, right? But I'm not going to get them to go and let's get my engineer out. They need the XP. Look, I've got a biome marker here, and I've got something that's easier to control than the spacecraft. Away we go. I think it's just over there. Look. Oh. Traveling at a measly, so if 42 is 100 mile an hour, we're probably going. I don't know. We're traveling at speed. 16 meters per second is not to be sneezed at. How am I still in the lowlands though? Oh yeah, we are definitely going to like fly the spacecraft over here. Minmus orbital science sounds like a good shout. Let's have a look at how much fuel I've got. Oh, loads. How am I still lowlands, though? %100% thought this was going to be just over here somewhere. Oh, I'm traveling very fast now. This is possibly too fast. Okay. Alright, let's slow down. Got to turn around and go back. That's going to be a little bit more difficult. Now I'm suspicious of whether I've even landed in the right spot. Let's bring up my biome map again. Well, there's no way I'm... No, the crater's down here, look. Can you see my mouse? Yeah, that's the brown crater. I've got to be in, like, this mess, right? Maybe I needed to have gone north. Maybe that's my problem. Let's turn that back off. So... all lowlands. This is all back. So I'm confused by the fact there's so much lowlands. Alright, there shouldn't be this much lowlands up here. I haven't blown up yet. No, that's a good idea. I'm also gonna take your suggestion of tea. We're just drifting back with maybe not enough fuel. I don't know how far or how close I should be to start slowing down. Oh yeah, plenty of fuel. It's all right. We're not gonna strand a Kerbal 3 kilometers away from the spaceship, which is good. Okay, well I was kind of there, I hit the floor too hard. Expecting to put a flag down and be like, this is it. This is one of the biomes. Let's try. I'm going to fly over that crater. I think that's the next thing to do, right? See whether the crater is the one that we think it is, or the one that I think it is. Because there should be somewhere. Oh, look at that. Landed right on the ladder. What is it? Midlands Craters? Something like that. Oh, backflip. Ah, Siri. Well, I mean, that was a good effort. Good effort. Right, so that's west, right? Let's see what's over that way. Upwards. I'm pressing space to go upwards. That's not Minecraft. That's not how it works. Okay, so we're gonna go over here. We're looking for the biomes. Let's get rid of this. We're looking for the biomes to change. Ideally, there's a place called Midlands Craters just in there. Hopefully that is it. That's the bad boy. If not, we might actually be in a bit of trouble. Okay, used a fifth of the fuel. Still thinks we're lowlands. Twitchi user. I was like, what do you mean? Yeah. No, I have used creative in the past. It's a terrible habit, one that I've been meaning to kick. My family have been in consultation with professionals for a while now. This is not where I need to be, is it? Look, this is not the right crater. Oh, that's troublesome. Let's try and fly back now. We should have just about the right amount of fuel. Oh, I hope we turn around before 2.5. Oh, just. We might actually be in a bit of trouble here. I'm going to lob high so that we can drift. Let's go to like 75. Maybe it was over there was where I needed to be. I'm willing to fly. Oh, do I? No, I don't send the Kerbals. Not on their own. Not on their own. So we must be in the lower blob, which I'm sure you all know what I mean by the lower blob. There's on the biome map a bunch of lowland biome. I don't want to hit the floor too hard, but I also don't want to have to walk like 700 meters. It's a fine balancing game, this jetpack. We're going to be able to land on top again? I don't know. It's a bit difficult from this side. And touchdown. Yeah, did it. I will never touch the moon unless I have to. Right, how am I going to do this? I wish I could save. I wish I could save so much, because what I want to do is the bit where, you know, where it like does that. So I think I want to go north, right? Are we all in agreement with that? Like that way. I'm not sure about this flying by the edge of by the seat of my pants business. Okay, where are we headed? I'm scared, guys. I'm scared for many reasons. But mostly because I've still not seen any Midlands. I really would like to. Kind of important to my plan. That's still not the crater we want. If that's still not the crater we want, I'm just going to get what I can and leave. Oh, wrong button. Ah, that might cost me. That might cost me. Let's pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Oh, great, and I find, like, things for the scanning arm while I don't have the scanning arm. And touchdown number 2, pretty much. Nice. Easy. Easy. Alright, I'm gonna do the same. Siri, off you go. I kind of felt like we'd put the brakes on this. Let's collapse it down. Okay, Siri, go. Here we go. Here we go. South, west, no, southeast. Is east the way I want it? Yeah, east is the way I want it. I'm talking rubbish. Southeast. This way somewhere should be the Midlands. Take off from me. Hope to be back in a bit. Catch you in a bit, man. Catch you in a bit. Actually starting to get a little bit confused about the situation here. Awesome on the good side. I should also have good science, to be fair. I don't know why I can't find the biome. Let's head back because we're already too deep. And I'm going to come and have a look at the science. And then we'll get back to this mad search for what I'm claiming exists. Everyone's like, I don't even know if it's there, Twitchi. This coming in for landing is always a bit sketchy. Oh, too fast, too fast. We'll be fine though. Turn around, go the other way. Am I gonna touch the floor? Never. Never touch the floor. It's not for me. I don't like it. It's not what I'm here for. Moon dust. It's coarse and irritating. It gets everywhere. Ruins your seals. Need to go clubbing with them seals later, you know. Now, I've got thousands of Delta V, so I could... Look, she died. I told you, we shouldn't have touched it. She's done for. It's over. Can you get off the floor? Yeah, there we go. She's like, no, I can't. Look what you made me do. There we go, bored. How high the medical bills would be. It's true. It's true. I actually don't know where I'm supposed to go now. I am somewhat stumped. This one here, maybe? See that weird thing? There's no way we are... Make it even bigger. Is that a possibility? So I'm feeling like we've got to be... Oh no, it's giving me the wrong one. Oh, in there somewhere. Or maybe in here. I don't know. I don't know. Let's turn these back off. There. I'm trying to show you on the... There's the big crater. It can't be that far. I still can't believe we're in Lowlands, honestly. Oh, no. Stop. 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 I put my hand on the wrong button. Well, I actually knew this was coming at some point. I went to go push backwards to bring my wheels up and then press G. Put my hand straight onto Z instead. Well, there's a reason. Space Center. There's a reason I gave this craft a probe. It wasn't just for the biome sensing. At least they're together. It's true. It's true. We'll go back for them. It's no problem. There's so much science there. I have to go back for them. Anyway, let's have a look at the science, shall we? Felmagfa very nicely getting. I believe. Let's have a look. The archives. Kerbin, Minmus. Good bunch of Minmus science here. That's cool. That's cool. Kerbin, yeah, that's nice stuff. Anyway, what do we get? Well, obviously we're going down this way, right? No, that's electronics. Is there not another science experiment somewhere? What's is it the gravioli? There it is. That's a long way down the road. Okay. I don't think there's anything else to get really. Any word, Felmagfa? Got some robot parts here with a bunch of decouplers. Oh, and he gone. We've got the RCS that I've been looking for. I mean, that would be 200 almost straight away. And the powered wheel. Oh, GPU failure. Well, that's not a light one. Okay, I'm gonna do this. This. We're 10 short. 10 short. Okay, well, we'll get those in a bit. It has got progressively warmer over the course of this stream, would you believe? No, get out, get out, get out. trying to think if there's any other science newses that we've been hearing. I mean, the big news this week is sun do be hot. Went out to the beach with my girlfriend. Now, I'm not the type of person who normally sits around on the beach letting the sun hit him too much, right? I'm normally off doing stuff, playing in the rocks, something like that. 3, 2, 1, go! I decided to pass the time, but this time I'd been cooped up for months at a time trying to get my dissertation and stuff done. So I was just ready to just sit around and not do much. Because I don't do that very often, my skin did not react very well. Now, I was aware, I was putting sun cream on, but it turns out, top of your feet don't see the sun that often and probably need a little bit more attention than the rest of your body. Ooh, man, trying to put my shoes on. It's an ordeal. It's an ordeal. So, flying this craft with the AI only, we don't have the prograde marker that we would normally like to use here. We've only got stability assist, which will try and hold the rocket in orientation against the forces that are applied against it. I believe it has a maximum torque, depending on this system's down here. But it means that my takeoff needs to be a little bit more controlled. Normally I would just hit the look at the forward marker and go forwards, but I can't do the look at the forwards and go forwards at the moment, which is a shame. Okay, but I am at the point where I could just kind of leave it for a little moment now. Let's watch this way. Always a little bit worrisome to not see the portraits down here, but that's fine. It's literally what we're here to do. Literally what we're here to do. Changing to maneuver node so that we can see our orbital parameters. What happened to the career multiplayer save? It's not dead, but it's only about 2 missions away from running out of money. So because things kept on going wrong, we had a little chat. And we decided to come do this for a little bit instead because it's much lower stakes and we don't have to worry about things so much. It's more fun. But like by the end of it, it was just me because nobody else wanted to lose crew, players, or money. Right at that point, it stopped being a multiplayer career. Right, as there's not. Might as well have just played a career on my own at that point with a little bit more leeway. Let's just pour that out. So, decided to come for a little bit of science instead. It's, like I say, it's much more chill. When things go wrong and I need to launch an entire another craft, we're not like watching the routes. Wait, do we not have the readout here? Of course we don't. That's a bit weird though. It feels weird not having the money and stuff on the little slot on the side. Not even out the top of the atmosphere yet. That's crazy. Trying to sort myself out for my burn. What's even crazier is Kerbal's the type of game that's just like, yeah, just do almost all the burn right at the beginning, and we'll catch up later, you know. So yeah, it was still. It's nice to have an option for progression whilst not having quite the punishment. Now, I do believe that possibly I was the one hemorrhaging the most money. But, you know, I'm used to hemorrhaging money. That's fine. That's not a problem. Whoop. I mean, I could totally go and finish that save, as in, kill it. let us... Because I don't know about you, I don't think I've seen the bankruptcy screen. I've never seen something get failed. Hey, Mr. Lion, how you doing? Welcome to our moon trip. We're currently launching a rocket without any Kerbals on board because, that's right, I blew up the other one on the surface of the moon and we need to go rescue them. So, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Do we see the moon? Oh, do I just go to the moon now? If I just kind of pull up to about 30 degrees, I think I'm just going to the moon. Oh, hey, who we got here? Solar science. Are we gonna hit the moon? I don't know if I'm gonna hit the moon or just pass the moon by. We'll find out. We will find out. Mostly having fun, yeah. You know. I feel like I need to, like, pull down a little bit now that I've pulled up a little bit. Ooh, I don't know. More up. Okay, here it comes. Oh, look at that. What a transfer. Well, that a single maneuver node. Yeah, I just saw the moon on the horizon there. Went, wait, I know what I'm supposed to do at this point, and did it. Okay, now the problem we actually have, it's not the biggest problem, but focus view, is that we don't actually want to come in equatorial. This was too good. I was too good. What we want to do is set a maneuver here, and we were kind of like coming over the top somewhere. Something like that. Can we get closer? Nah, that's too high. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh no, faster. Something like that. That'll put me in a good orbit. We'll be able to figure out what's going on with that one, even if we have to wait a month. Oh, look at all the returns we go through. Once, twice, 3 times. Nice. Oh, it's time to say goodbye to the sun. Goodbye to the sun. Let's also extend my antennas before we lose connection with the KSC. It's a problem that happens so often that I've put these 3 little comm satellites in orbit here. That's nice. I've not once looked at the LNP stats. Oh, of course, it's just me. It's all right. That's fine. Point myself in the right direction and hit the time warp, I think. I'm wondering if we can, like, search for biomes from orbit before we land. But not without huge time sacrifice, I think. Which, don't get me wrong, what am I in a hurry for? Go. Oh, another tea break, I think. It's very important that almost every rocket program has its own caffeine source to run on. Could you imagine the brutality of working under a regime that didn't recognize the effectiveness of caffeine on the academic mindset? Wouldn't be a winner for me, I tell you. Okay, I think we're good. We've got 40 seconds to go. It's kind of the problem. I wish there was... I mean, I think there is somewhere. I can't remember where it is. A way to say how close you want to be to your burn time when you come out of warp. Quick burn. That's good enough. Okay, we're up. Look at this. We go up, and then the gravity pulls us down. That's nice. That's very nice. I'm going to warp to the center here. I'm just going to watch the moon kind of librate around as, like, the moon's doing its circular path, and I'm doing my circular path. But, like, looking from one to the other, I drift forwards ahead, drift forwards behind, and we're going to drop round behind it. I mean, it's kind of cray. Wait, is that where I want it to be? Right there? Oh, yeah, it might have been. Zoom in. Yeah, that was. Look, I recognized it. I need to point in the right direction. Okay, pinpoint precision rescue mission. Easy. Every time, right? Like, who can't pick a 100-meter square area on the surface of an entire planet and just go, I'm going to land there? I mean, These are all skills we leave kindergarten. Ah, I can't control my ship. Burn! There we go. I'll do, I suppose. It will do. We're gonna have some fine tuning to do as we get closer. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna bring this down to 20. Let's go 20 kilometers above the surface. Always need to remember your units. It's very important when doing any sort of engineering. This is engineering, right? We're down with that. Like mission engineering? Question mark. Okay, I will take this maneuver for now. Let's see if we can make it happen in 41 minutes time. Man, the spin angular velocity is not so great here. That's something we need to work on. We did get the RCS. Maybe we should have added it on. But I was like, well, we've got a mission ready to roll, or I could spend another 20 minutes in the VAB. I don't think that another 20 minutes in the VAB is the winner. I am pitching pretty hard here, kind of yawing back and forth as well, trying to keep myself in the right line. So I came from here. When we get down to about midway, I can then take my finger off and the SAS will try and slow us down. Hopefully, now with just a little bit of a push in the right direction. Alright, we're now aligned. Beautiful. Beautiful. Around the dark side of the moon. Which, I mean, technically is actually the dark side today. No, it's not. Look, there's Kerbin. Now we're on the dark side, just as it becomes the light side. They really should have come up with better names for this. They're talking about... Like, why not the silent side? That would have been better. The quiet side. Oh, no. No! What have I just done here? Wait. Maneuver graphical interface. Why won't you let me graphically interface with you? We good? Legit though, why can't I graphically interface? Okay, I guess I'm doing this by the numbers. I don't want to do this by the numbers. Oh my god. What? 40 50 there, that's the burn I want. Wait, no, let's go with one more. 60. Okay. That'll do, I guess. Oh, it's because I don't have crew. Oh no. What? How do I not go? I can't. Okay. Where's my Comnet network? Why aren't you relaying? Why aren't you relaying? Right there! It's right there! Do you not have... Let's go over and look. Do you think a heavily modded save from 16 to 32 will make it run? Oh man, I don't know. I don't know. So this says I've got connection. Is this not capable? I'm noticing that nothing here says relay. That would be poor. Have we I feel like holy low definition orbits. What's going on here? I'm just gonna get back to my craft here, not you, no. You. Switch to. We'll just ignore what's going on there. I've got connection. Go. We got a long way to turn to make it work, though. I should turn my engine off. Let's have a look and see what we got as an orbit. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. Looks good. It's good. I mean, good enough. What is the white line? Hello? Just want to stop now. Look at this spin go. What I'll do is I'll press full throttle and back every time I look like I'm pointed backwards. Maybe that'll bring us under control. Good enough to pinpoint. Wait, we've got trajectories on the go here. Should it be? Why do you think I've got an atmosphere? What's going on? Let's just turn that off. I don't care for it. I don't care for it. Okay, here we go. Looking in the right direction finally without my engines trying to like destroy my entire life. Let's press T there and just get a little bit going. Okay, am I anywhere near slow enough? I don't know. I definitely do not have the fuel to stop this show. Oh, hello, Kerbin. How you doing? To stop this show with just what I've got in this tank here. That's fine, right? That's fine. Let's take a little bit more drink. Just look at Kerbin there. Actually majestic. I mean, looking for... Hey SRWB, how you doing? We are currently on the way, no Kerbals, see, to go and rescue some Kerbals. Well, we'll see. We'll see whether we can actually even land there. We've been trying to find... So this is Farside Crater. We know this is... No, that's Farside Crater. This one here is... I can't remember, East Side Crater, something like that. And somewhere up here, it's got to be this one, right? Maybe it's this one. But why? So we've been searching for... Oh, it's so big. It's so big. Let's pull this down. Make it a bit more reasonable sized. So what we've been looking to try and find, I've got to put that in the red square. That's probably there's a little collection of biomes right there, and that's what I've been looking to find. But I just can't seem to find it. we end up with somehow in the orange, the puce. Somehow we're in that bit there, I think. Do we just try north? Do we just... Maybe that crater is the crater? Like that's... Oh, you can't see it. You can't see it. Here's my... This is the big red one, and this is the brown one, right? So... I definitely should be closer to the brown. I am closer to the brown. I don't know. We'll try southwest next time, as I've got a bunch of fuel. Anyway, we're coming into land. That's what we're actually trying to do. Quick trick, set that as target. That's where we're trying to land. Okay, here we go. Should be relatively simple. Just arrest our downwards velocity at the right time. Just make sure that our altitude and our velocity hit 0 at the same moment. Nice and simple, right? It's kind of. I hope it's nice and simple. Where are my markers? Still too far away. That's a cool double crater, by the way. Look at that one. Okay, there they are. There they are. Still got electric charge, still got oxidizer, monoprop. Why have we got monoprop? There's no need for us to have monoprop. No need for us to have monoprop at all. Ugh. Do you think there's room in the world? And I keep thinking about this, and you guys are pretty much the ideal people to ask here. So do you think there's room in the world for that? Hey, what is general relativity anyway? Video, you know, because I don't think any. I know I didn't before I did it. I had some general ideas about some of the consequences of general relativity, you know, time dilation and stuff like that. But no one really ever explained what general relativity actually is, you know? And, like, I've been studying it for 2 years now. 2 entire years. I've been working up to be able to study it for a lot longer than the 2 years. And I think only in the past sort of 6 months have I been like, oh, I get it now. I know what this is about. So yeah, I think there is. It's like, yeah. I don't know. I think there is. I think there is. Still space. I really would have liked to have come over this crater beforehand. I cannot get over how I'm still in the lowlands. There is no way. No way. No way. I don't know. I guess we'll just figure it out. Is it? Maybe this one? The problem is they're like, hey, these craters are a biome, and then it's one of the things that have been mentioned with one of them things that have been mentioned with too many things going on for me to remember what is relevant. Okay, yeah, fair. Boom, boom, ah. I don't think I'm gonna stop in time. Still lowlands, though. I'm so confused about the biome layout up here. I'm just gonna hit some of the big craters and forget it. I think that's what we're gonna do now. We're just gonna hit some of the big craters. When we get a biome map, we'll come back for other places, right? I'm falling pretty fast. Something like that. Okay, here we go. Precision landing, as I promised. Could be CPU. It was heavily motor. Oh yeah. The problem is KSP allows capabilities way beyond what it itself can handle. Okay, I really wish I had point retrograde, but here we go. I'll take that. It's pretty good. Wasn't quite 0, but it was. Oh no, the other way. The other way. Wasn't quite 0, but it was only like 1 or 2. I'll take that. I'll take that. Okay. 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 I think we did all right. I think I actually managed to land in roughly the right spot. What was that? Within 200 meters? I claimed 100 when I was coming in for landing, but within 200 meters is pretty good. We should definitely like hold that as like part of the Kerbal Olympics, right? You give people 1 capsule, 1 fuel. I don't know, maybe one of these ones and an LV909, and be like, land as close to the flag as possible. I mean, there will be people landing right on top of it, let's be honest, but I think that's cool, right? Okay, first things first, science. Go, go, go. Grab all the data. Walk along, see if there's any more data to be got. No, I don't want to store the experiments. And over here, take data. I knew there'd be more. I've got to stop dropping data with all the D's. You know, like, it's data. Data. Too long talking to Americans, I tell you. Grab it. Can we get in? Board. Thank you very much. All right, this is good moves. Good moves. All right, here comes our engineer. I think we're just gonna you know make sure things are safe. Pop you there, and then you there. Yeah, there. Okay, that's pretty good. What else can we take and make sure we don't lose the money? Like you there. Could you possibly? No, we'll put you back for now. Yeah, I think we're good. Can we part attack? We could. Oh no, we'll be back at some point. We'll be back at some point. I'm sure at some point in the future, all of this will disappear. Actually, this has got a probe core in it, so it's probably not going to disappear. Took her a while to realise that she'd been touching the floor there. Ooh. Climb out, climb out. Where's the climb in? Board. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. One more. What a rescue. What a rescue. Can't obscure. Whoop. Hey, hey, hey. You're an all-star. Go. Press R. Fly. Fly, my pretties. Oh, no, I couldn't press F at the right time. In and board. Okay. I'm just going to go south. Do you think we should just go south? I think we should just go south. How do I unset my... What is this here? Right, you, first off. Let's delete this. We don't need that anymore. I've got a target, so how do we... There we go. All right. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm just going to go south. We're just going to go hit that crater. Maybe we'll go southwest, and if I hit the right spot, then I'll... How do you reckon I'm going to get my nose in the air? Oh, that's not the way to do it. And I've got my brakes on. Lol, okay. And clip. I was kind of hoping my nose would clip there. Oh no, oh no. Okay, no. I guess that way. I mean, that looks actually pretty ramp-like. Do people think that looks pretty ramp-like? Okay, and we're up. We're away. Is this a crater over here? What is this? Okay, we've got like 1.4 kilometers to play with before we're down to the last 2 in the center, which somewhat have to... What is this bit of terrain here, by the way? Look at this. This is... Wait, can we zoom out a bit more? This is amazing. We should come here more often. We could jet ski down... Jet ski. we could do stuff. Midlands. Midlands. We're in the Midlands. I hate life. I hate life so much. And then back in the lowlands. If we can find a nice bit, I'd be tempted to stop here. Is this not just a different terrain? I am going just south. This should be Crater Wall. Man, I'm so confused. This is the grey lowlands. I thought... I mean, it wouldn't be the first time I thought wrong. Feeling a little precarious right here. Right now. So annoyed by that Midlands. So annoyed. Surface sample, my dude, thank you. Yeah, you're right, I'd completely forgotten. Am I going to be able to get over here? Get over here! Without hitting... the floor. you know? And we are very close, aren't we? I don't want to go straight into orbit, you know? That said, where is even my flight line right now? F4? No, F5? No. One of these does it. Okay, alright, well, no bother. Not showing our orbits. That's somewhat awkward. That's somewhat awkward. Anyway, we're in the northeast crater. Let's try and find a nice safe spot to put down. I mean, literally anywhere in there looks good, right? Oh, the burns. Okay, now, I don't really want to stop my downwards motion, but I do want to stop my sideways motion. So we're going to keep really a bit of an eye on this one over here. 20, 10, 0-ish. That's good for me. Surface sample, thank you. Not surface sample, though we do need to remember the surface sample this time. But the surface trajectory is what I meant. I'm pretty much falling straight down. Let's get the proper measurement. 4K to go. Do you think we have what it takes to make a second burn to a different place? Up to there, maybe. Like, maybe. It's a big maybe. Look at this terrain. It's amazing. Oh, it's all like clear over there, as opposed to behind us, which is like super chaotic. It's one of those moon craters again. Definitely need to come back with one of them yon scanning arms at some point. Haven't got it unlocked yet, but it's definitely a one. Gwen, Carl, are they all siblings? I think they all bud from the same mother tree. I don't know. The question of whether all Kerbals are related or not has been keeping people up at night for a long time. They spend a long time on here. If you stage and budget, leaving 800 and 250-ish. Yeah, I mean, I think we should be able to do another biome. Let's get my scientist out. Actually, back inside. You didn't do the important thing. Crew report. There we go. That's the important thing. Now we get you back out. So we brought the scientists so that they can work the science equipment. That makes sense. Brought the engineer to fix the wheels in case they go wrong. We've brought the pilot because I guess having someone who knows how to steer is kind of good. Pressure data, thank you. Collect and restore. Take the data. Take the data. Collect and restore. Okay, alright. And surface sample. Don't forget the surface sample, because that's like the most... Cool. Thinking we should try and leave ourselves messages for the future about what science has and hasn't been done, but at the same time, there's a whole screen in the KSC for that. So, yeah, I don't know. Can I still do the crew report? Does it tell me? Yeah, okay, I hate that. I hate that. Take data, store data. The problem there is there's like a separate... I don't even want to go through it. There was just a problem there that I had to overcome. Right, which way are we going to go? North or south? I think north. Yeah, let's go hit that crater. Northeast. Northeast. That's wrong. It's northwest. I know what I'm talking about. I never know what I'm talking about. That's a big secret there. Don't tell anybody, but I might not have a clue. Oh, that's a good takeoff, though. Oh, my. Oh, if there's one thing I do know, it's how to take off. That was good. That was good. What I don't know is how to turn my predicted orbit back on. F4? 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 No. F6? 7, 9? No. 10, How is F... No. Huh. I don't know. That's going to be beyond awkward. If I don't know... Yeah, if I don't know where I'm going... it still rolls because multiplayer. Let's just quickly have a look in. That's a mod. They're not just a button. Wait, how did I do it then? What trajectories? No. Okay. Well, that sure is interesting. I don't know how I'm supposed to overcome that. Can't save it because we're so high up in this sky. This is going to end up costing me a lot of extra fuel that I don't really have. I mean, that's kind of a lie. I've got like 2,000 delts. We should be fine. Especially we're still going up from here. So we're coming down somewhere over there. Let's, I don't know, push it to about here. I have no idea whether that does it or not. I hate it when it does that. Well, I'm traveling top speed I can. We'll see what we can do. Get up north. Midlands. Midlands. I'm not even. Is this the crater rim here? Can you start to see a bit of a like foreshortening of the horizon? Like we can see further back that way. So is there something coming up that's meaning that we can't see as far? That's what I think. That's what I'm interpreting here. Okay, I'm starting to come back down. I'm a little bit worried about that. Oh, we are somewhat. No, turn around. This one. Let's just stop here, shall we? Oh. We got Highlands, Midlands. Yeah, let's stop. And I think that's the crater there. And if all else fails, oh, we're down to one last engine. Do I do this? Do I do this? Or do I turn around and go home? Nah, we're gonna do it. I unfortunately don't have landing gear on this middle section, so I can't drop the extra weight as of yet. Oh man, this is slow. Can we? Oh, not really. Out. There we go, there's all the engines on. Alright, we're in the polar crater. Okay, that's fine. It was actually a little bit outside where... Oh, Midlands again. Now the question of when to actually slow down. Have I introduced KSP to our astrophysics teachers? No, actually, like there's a couple I did, but not things like, you know, not my GR teachers, shall we say? Just, it honestly didn't really come up during the whole time. There was one point during one lecture with one of my favourite lecturers, Matt Smith, where it almost came up. But that was like 3 years ago now, something like that. Okay. Getting in close to the floor. We might actually be able to get the Midlands biome here. This is crazy. And then we roll down the hill. Ideally without destroying my spacecraft. Oh, I don't know how well my timing's working out here. A little bit overzealous. Also going to fall down on top of rocks. How do I do this every time? Oh, no. That'll do. That'll do. Not quite as smooth, but smooth enough. Let's do it again. We just got the science train together. I thought we were going to go downhill, but it turns out we might need to go up and over. I also will be back with some science soon, hopefully, Phil. Hopefully. Hey, FSBWV, welcome back. It's going. It's going. Collect the data and restore. Open. We've managed to get some biomes. We just could not find the one we were looking for, but I say that, I'm in the Midlands right now, and that kind of was where I wanted to be. It's just I was planning to roll down a different hill to get the science from there, and it just didn't. So we're now exploring the moon. Just I wouldn't say randomly, but we are definitely exploring the moon in a not planned out way. I'm hoping. Is there anything else we needed to get from here? I mean, we could probably just get someone up front to do the crew report, right? Crew report. Let's not worry about it. G. Try and find north that way. Ugh, you know what? I'm going over here. I'm not going over these rocks. Just gonna go up and over. We can marvel at the wonder of Kerbin Rise over there. True random is very hard to hit. And normally when you hit true random, humans go, but I see a pattern. It's like, well, no doo-doo, my friend. Humans are pretty good at seeing patterns in absolutely nothing. Maybe that's something to apply to your future life. Is that it? No, that's it over that way, right? Yeah, that's the direction over there. Can I get over this patch of rock? Have I got that in me? I'm going too fast. This is not going to go well. I'm trying to pull back so that if I do hit any rocks, we kind of just go over it. It's probably going to mean that actually what happened was, did I just explode? Nice little flat spin. That's fine. That's all I wanted. Let's just do that. Maybe down this way. Alright, we're back down to one engine again. That's all right. A little bit of liquid fuel. Let's get these back in here. You and you, because we pumped some of the fuel out. In and in. There shouldn't be any. To power ourselves during descent. Because the one engine was not really filling me with hope when we were coming down. It looked like maybe, despite full throttle, we would have hit the floor anyway. So I put the fuel from this tiny little tank back here, which I'm actually kind of worried about. The fact that we're not really dripping in fuel right now. Though at this rate, I'm quite happy just to send out a little lander to pick them all up, you know. I feel like the car did its job, did it well. We've managed to collect a bunch of science, like an absolute bunch of science. Not so good on the biome data though. Like, well, where are these biomes? They're around somewhere. Once again, the case for ScanSat is pretty big. For those not aware, ScanSat is a fairly old mod now that gives you a bunch of satellite components that let you scan the surface of the bodies that you're over, and you get a whole bunch of data. What is going on here? Please stop, please stop, please stop, please stop. A whole bunch of data like topology and biomes, and we're going to have to take control rather than trying to stop. No. We're fine. I'm going to carry on rolling. Okay. It was just an empty fuel tank. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. Made it to the crater yet? Alright, what was I talking about just before that panic? I can't remember. The closest I ever got to true abandon is what's the chance my wife or kids will remember our last conversation correctly? I mean, to be fair, we're all very guilty of not getting the conversation remembered right. Okay, let's try up and over this way. Seriously, I thought we'd literally just entered this biome. I need to stop, but I can't because my brakes aren't good enough. So we're just going to try and take control. You know what? That's good enough. I want to roll down that way. Pop. Yep. It's good. Let's turn that off. God, I just want to roll downhill, man. How hard is it to roll downhill? That's probably where I should go over there. Oh, these brakes. Oh, these brakes. Is there like some sort of traction control system? I remember that being a thing. Friction control. Lots. Oh, look, I stopped. Oh, look at that, majestic again. I think with huge friction on the back wheel, I can maybe rock myself back and forth, left and right, and it pushes me forwards like I'm walking. I'm a walking here. Come on, just through the rocks, man. We got this. So, only a couple of weeks ago, we were dealing with a rover that couldn't even handle these rocks. It was very sad. We were very much struggling. Just looked at my Delta V. 700's probably good, right? Plus, we're going to drop these outside tanks, so that's going to give us a bit better. I should try and not spend any more. As long as I can get into orbit. Or something that looks like orbit. But how am I still not in the crater? Look at this place. Tell me this isn't the crater. I would like to call shenanigans with the biome layouts. I think it lies to us, man. I think it lies to us. There we go, polar crater. That's it. I'm done. All right, go. Stop. I don't care what angle we stopping at. We just be stopping. Okay, that way is the way home. Not just because we can look at it, but that's because the way we get back into orbit with the best efficiency. Crew report. Cool. Out you get. Grab it all. Surface sample. EVA. I don't know what I did. Oh, we reviewed everything. Oh, I'm carrying so many. Get rid of all that. Okay, right. Before I leave, get the engineer to put a flag down. They're the ones that need the XP. Collect and restore. Open. Observe. Collect and restore. I mean, just taking a small sunbathing break, I wouldn't worry about it too much. It's very heavy scientific work. You just wouldn't understand. Okay, is that everything? Boaty is saying that they have a design for a stupid-looking plane that actually flies great. Well, let me tell you, if you want a stupid-looking design that flies a lot better than you think, I am your man. EVA. Plant the flag. Oh, it takes a while. Get out of here. We going home. Applied the flag for the XP boost, obviously. I believe Wick was telling us that we could pick up the flag, replant the flag, get a bunch of science for all of the people. But I think I'm okay with it just as it is. Oh, I don't have enough thrust like that. I took off like I had all the engines. I was saying that I wanted to get a rescue mission in, right? You know what? I think with... Am I gonna... No, I've got an exam in 2 days. That's all I'm wondering about. Deja vu. I mean, it's a little bit different, but yeah, mostly. Let's have a look in here. We could get these. That is some tasty science, by the way. We could get these two. That's all good. Which I highly suggest. I always think we should tidy up the ones behind us. Oh, and heavy rocketry. Okay, I didn't know there was. I thought there was less. Now having a quick look down. Supersonic jet flight. We're probably going to save this for afterwards. Yeah. Do we have a 3-person rescue craft? What do you think? Yes. Oh, look at that. What? What was that? I don't want you lot. Get out of here. And it's like, hey, you don't have enough people to fill up your seats, so we're going to give you another person. It's like, I didn't ask for that. Is the big docking port available? Mark 1. I don't think so. The little one is. So we can dock in space. What am I trying to do? I'm just trying to make a real simple, easy triple mission. It's just that, right? There's nothing else we need. Obviously fuel and stuff, but like, do I do the classic? How have I still not got this design like saved somewhere? What is the deal with that? I feel like maybe I'm a bit silly for that. Hopefully you'll recognize this design, because it's one I use quite often. Oh, it's not central. You know, I don't think I really care all that much. You, from you to you. Glug glug. Okay, I mean that's kind of it, right? I haven't made any launchers yet, sub-assemblies or anything like that. Need to work on the sub-assemblies. I might sit down and work on the sub-assemblies at some point. This is a rescue 1. Bound to have one. I do not have one called Rescue 1. All I want to do right now is, can we merge this and then pop that? Ah, no, it won't let me. Okay, I'm gonna open it just as a raw, as we've got it like there, so that I can. What I want to do is grab this and put it as a launcher. Light lift 1. And then we open again. Don't save. Thank you, though. And then we should have Rescue 1 down here somewhere. Repair, Rescue 1. And then this just goes... Oh. Like so. Beautiful. Beautiful. Should be good enough. I'm looking at the Delta V's that we've got here. That needs to come down to here. Okay, that should be enough for the mission. Is that enough for the mission? Do we need more? Let's put a small interstage in. Just a small one. Just something to carry us a little further. Or do I just put another fuel tank on? That's the other possibility. Yeah, I should do. That should do. I say this, but now that I've given it thought, oh, not only are they there, whoa, look at all these Kerbals here, they're not what I want, but also, there's no like comms device, so I'm gonna lose communication with my craft pretty early on if I carry on the way I'm doing. There are flashing lights outside. What do you want? Get out of here. Bum. Okay, so what we actually want to do... I mean, is this enough? Like, are they good enough for here? We're not going far. I'm gonna assume that's good. I'm gonna assume that's good. It is hot today. I don't know if you have also got it, but man, it's hot today. It did give me a nice opportunity to just like go out and walk around in the beautiful weather, though. Thankfully, not weather. Foul mouth for mustard. I don't know, actually. I still haven't figured out whether it's anything to do with the other players launching their craft or not yet. That's my current theory. Is that the other players launching the craft reset the peoples? But I don't know. I'm probably in there on my own, right? No. Okay. All right. Let's try and fall down the vehicle rather than just. Oh, I think she might be in trouble. Okay, we're good. I'm just gonna put them all out here. If anybody at any point wants to like recover them, feel free. But these are not people who deserve to be in this mission. The fact that we've got just this random extra pilot that nobody asked for is interesting. We good? You out of the way? Okay. Hopefully that's good enough and we're not just about to cook 3 Kerbals. 3, 2, 1, go! Throw up. I mean, it happens sometimes. You just forget to push the go button, right? And we off to hopefully make a relatively simple, easy, and straightforward rescue mission. Because honestly, I hadn't done enough missions. You know, we just need a little bit more. I have been tipping over far too quickly. We are not high enough off the ground yet for the angle that I am at. Why are we in orange? What's going on with that? My PC should be coping with this. Maybe there's already too many different things on the map, and like my PC's just like, nah, don't want to think about them all. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Well, I'm just going to hold this angle now. At some point, it should be good enough to just get me all the way up into orbit. It's a cloudy day today on Coven. Maybe that's something to do with why my frames are reporting in. Could be. We are down to... I don't know. I was starting to see some shock conage. Oh, there we go. There we go. Shock conage is on the way. We're down to a little bit of fuel over here. That's going to be interesting to watch that disappear. This is getting hot. This is getting hot. Very hot. I don't know whether it's going to get too hot. But, you know, this is what the robots are for, right? Is dealing with the stuff that humans can't deal with. I think that's how that works, right? When we stage, I'm actually going to stop. Hi, how you doing, surface? Go. Just go drift with them. They're lighter than me, so they should get affected by the drag a little bit more. Oh no! Why am I turning? Because the big old ring at the top is causing me issues, right? I'm trying to pull back. It's not working. If I show you my pitch and my roll and everything here, we are quite still in the atmosphere, so I do understand why the big old donut on top might be trying to pull me around. I wonder if we actually turn that off and carry on spinning, whether we can make a full 360 by the time we reach the top of the atmosphere. That would be pretty cool. I was kind of hoping the music would start there, but we're still like 5 kilometers off, so wouldn't worry about it. Wouldn't worry about it. The parachutes are telling me that they will not be effective at this point in time, but now not now they will, but we can fire them now. Okay, are we able to make it all the way around? Feel like I'm missing out on a whole load of control here. I think we're actually, I don't know if you guys are feeling it, but I think we're about to hit an explosion. I think we've made a fatal error. And it's a we. It's a we. I don't have SAS control on here. There's no reaction wheel. It just doesn't exist. Maybe this in here has one. Can I look? There's a pomegranate. Pomegranate. Kind of wanted to look at the probe core that we've got on top of here. See if it had any capabilities for pointing. They're not going to be great. And there must be something. Look, there's a stability assist marker there. I'm getting far too ahead of ourselves. Make sure there's no moon right in front of me, and I'm just going to be like going again. Yeah, I'm not sure. Look, I'm at full lock. There's like nothing. Oh, I'm starting to rotate. That is something I'm asking it to do. See if we can stop it rotating. So it does respond, but only just. Oh well, let's go slam this into the moon, and we could show the Kerbals there what they could have had if only they were part of a competent space program. The moon is over here, so that's target. I am going to go this way. I think we've got a problem. Look at what this is saying is going on here. What is that? I mean, I'll take it, but wow. Yeah, there are problems. Forgot to start the yo-yo before launch. Did you know they are actually yo-yos are a part of the stability system on lots of small satellites. So they you've heard of spin stabilization, where they spin it around this axis to keep the pointy bit pointing in the way they want to keep the pointy bit pointing. So when you get up to orbit, you're still spinning around that axis pretty fast. So they fire out two little yo-yos, one way and one the other, and it kind of like steals all your angular momentum. I've also noticed another problem: electric charge. So I guess we'll just do what we can. I can't even get into to press hibernate, can I? That's an actual problem. In there, look. Oh, no, yeah. There we go. All right, I got the button. I got the button. Hibernating in warp manual. I'll take that. Just that alone should have rescued more of the mission than we would imagine. I want to be able to look at my numbers here. So as much as I want to look at Kerbin, that makes it really hard to read those. So if we look a little bit more out into orbit. He didn't follow the build with the checklist. Exact full response. Yeah, obviously. Couldn't possibly be. Oh, excuse me, hiccups. Couldn't possibly be my fault. I'm not a responsible human being. And I think if anyone's going to get blamed, it's definitely all of you who are watching and let me do it anyway. Am I going to do any... I think slamming into the surface of the moon might be the only thing that's in my future from here. But we'll see. We'll see. All depends what happens when we get out to the moon, like radio-wise as well. Yeah, we should radio-wise. You heard me. When I made another brew. What a great idea. Do I have any left? I got a little bit left. Why aren't you turning? We've got like 30 seconds to go. Alright, let's quickly. Glug, 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 glug. I'm trying to turn at the same time. Oh, it is moving. Oh, it's so very slightly moving. I don't know whether we'll get to the marker in the 20 seconds or not. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. Oh, it's looking pretty good, actually. A little bit of a twitch of the gimbal there. That's fine. Try and keep ourselves pointed roughly in the right direction. And back again. Come on, keep pointed, keep pointed. It's losing it, it's losing it. I'll take it. See what we got. Oh, a little bit more, please. Look at the approach here. What even is this? Nuva, Sun, Moho, Eve, Gilly, Kerbin, Naman. Let's once again make sure we come in at the right angle. Something like that. That's a lot of extra fuel I just put into that. Let's just go up, and then we'll slow down when we get there. And now the drift. Go try and turn ourselves around again. Let's accelerate round. I'm going to go round the other way, which is probably a bad idea, but I'm going to try anyway. We did manage to top up our batteries. That's pretty good. Did I accidentally switch to polar coordinates? If that was something that I can do, I don't know how I did it. Oh man, I should definitely go back and play Principia now that I've got lots more knowledge on different, like, inertial reference frames and coordinate systems and stuff like this. I bet Principia makes a lot more sense now. It best do though. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I've gone through this entire thing and I can't make sense of Principia, then I would like my money back. What was that like weird jitter to the side there? That wobble's funny. I'll take it. Man, what is actually going on here with the orbits? I don't know, and I don't know how to fix it. I don't know what to do with it. So we're just gonna make the best of our situation. And hopefully when I close down the game and come back next week, we'll be back with the defaults that we know. It's the hope anyway, right? Okay, are we going? Is there any movement happening? Alt X. Just kill all the... Okay, doesn't look like we've got any trim. That said, is that really pointed at middle? Let's see if we can use this to help us turn. I hate using the engines to turn because you also do a whole bunch of other stuff that is not intended. But I'll take it for now. Oh no, that's Kerbin. Where's the moon? Up, down. That's backwards. Is it dark? Is it hidden? Phi was the moon. Oh, is that? Oh my gosh! Do you see it? Do you see it? Do you even see it? It's right here. Look at the stars, and they stop here. Wow! No wonder I could. Maybe you can see an edge of the moon there. Wow! No wonder, man. No wonder. Which one's us? This is us. I might need to eccentrize my orbit a little more. Something like that. Probably should have gone the other way. Add maneuver. Down, not up. Down, not up. Okay, something like that should be better. And then we can, yeah, get to my craft a lot better. Have I mentioned how much I hate turning by rocket? It makes me feel dirty. Oh, oh no! I thought we'd lost the sun behind the moon then for a moment. Turns out no, lost it behind my engine. Oh, I can't turn in time. Something like this would be fine, thank you. Brilliant. Like, what is with the coordinates? What is even going on? It's kind of helpful though, look at that. So it is definitely trajectories. Trajectories is doing something with it. Hey, you know what? If I can get that close, I will take it. I will take it. I don't think I'm going to get that close, but... No, I think it's actually... Let's just go in. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted this. No, none of these really... I don't know. I actually don't know. Oh, am I about to land in the night time? I mean, that's... Hopefully we can see them from that point of view. Ha. No crew control. Ha. Okay, well, here we go. We're beyond the move that we wanted to make. Oh, why not? The whole network. Let's see what we got. That annoys me so much. Look, that's our comm satellite. It was supposed to be bouncing the signal right back down to us. Yeah, I got nothing. It's a shame, because I really would like to do something. Yeah, even coming round to be visible here. Don't think I'm going to be able to nail this. But I'm willing to give it a go. Just a few correction burns. Let's make... Oh, this is going to be coming down pretty hot. Pretty hot. Okay, can we get over there? There's a question. And start burn. See what we can do about this. That was pretty spinny. What's the lineup? Oh, it's not bad. We've definitely had worse layups. If I can get even that close, I'll be happy. Really wish we could see them. Little control burn, hopefully. Something like that. Just gonna try and point myself in the right direction. That's the hard part right now. Almost tempted to bring up the engineer for a suicide burn. But I think we're fine the way we are. Gonna go a little further north. So Kerbal Engineer, show the engineer, landing, impact marker, cool, impact biome, I like the impact stuff. I reckon my burn's not for 5 minutes. Alright, if you say so, mate. If you say so. About that. Oh look, there's the crater edge. That's where I'm headed for. There's my markers. Okay. Actually, so far so good. Impact Midlands, please don't. Out of all places. Not sure if this up here has got any authority to it. Look, there's reaction wheels are there, but man, trying to point back that way is just a no. Suicide burn countdown 30 minutes? I think it's lying to me. There ain't no way. 30 minutes? Like this, I get back round to that in 30 minutes. Ah, here we go. It's come back down in time. Okay. That said, I do have problems with the fact that we're not going to be using just this engine the whole time. I'm going the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh, come on, man. Go all the way around. You can do it. You do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Okay. 40 seconds to burn. Ready to stop myself on top of that marker. Go, because there's no way this engine's going to last us. I'm not going to stop, am I? Not a chance. There's my impact marker. What do we think? Even burning a little high, it's just not gonna... Well, I think with that, I am gonna say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you guys next week, where we obviously have a little bit of a rescue mission to get on with. We'll put together a nicer vessel this time. Oh, am I actually? No, there's not a chance. Not a chance. I'm looking at the distance, being like, oh, maybe if we try hard enough. Oh, I'm actually going to impact relatively slowly. I think I might. Yeah, but I will see you then. Or when we're going to do that. Bye.